What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we will be installing some LED headlights into the wide body Fiero. And these are just some cheap ones off of eBay. I think they were 20 or 30 bucks for the set, so they're going to be an improvement over what's on here, but someday I would like to go to some flush mount headlights for this. So I figured for now these will work good. Factory lights compared to newer cars with LEDs and xenon headlights, just they don't hold up. So let's go ahead and we'll see what the factory ones look like in the dark, and then we will get these bulbs installed and we will get them adjusted, and we'll have to go for a drive when it's dark out and see how much better we can see. So let's get started. Alright, so as you can see, it is the middle of the day. You can see light from the window and the garage light is on. I can't get the stupid thing to shut off, but it's still relatively dark in here. So let's see how this thing looks with the factory headlights. You can see it's a yellowish light because these are the factory bulbs. Sit inside of it, and they aren't necessarily aimed correctly either. We got to do that when we put the new bulbs in, but really they're not all that bright. The new LED bulbs should be much brighter, and that's really what I'm going for, because I've been daily driving this, and now that we're into the fall, it's really dark in the morning when I go to work, and I'd like to see where I'm going a little better. So let's go ahead and get the new bulbs installed. We'll see how they look. Alright, so as far as tools are concerned, you need a T15 Torx bit to get the cover that goes around the headlight off. And you need a Phillips screwdriver. I got a long one just because. And that's to take the metal ring that holds the headlight bulb into the housing loose so you can get the bulb out. All right, not all the way down. I got to put the trim piece back on. But I got the bulb on this side installed. You can see the difference from the stock one. So let's turn them on. Actually, I got to plug it in. It would help to plug it in. And let's see if it works. Some of these you have to reverse the polarity of the plug to get it to work. Not this one. Now it does have the ability to have this be a daytime running light, but obviously with pop-up headlights you don't need daytime running light. So as you can see, that's the low beam. Let's plug in the other side here. We can compare it to a factory bulb. Unprepared, I guess, here. There we go. If you look at the wall there, let's turn off the light. See the difference in how they look on the car. And that's the LED low beam. That's the standard halogen low beam. Let's hit the high beams and see what it looks like. Obviously I gotta adjust that, but you can see the difference in light output here. That's high beams. Obviously the LED on the driver's side, halogen on the passenger side. So substantially brighter. So let's get the other side bulb installed and get these headlights aimed, and that'll be it for this project. We can go take it for a drive at night and we can see how much better they are. All right, so both bulbs are installed. Let's turn them on and let's get them adjusted, and then we'll be done. Right, as far as adjusting is concerned, right up here in the top, there's a Phillips screw, and that's your height adjustment. And over here, there's a Phillips screw, and that's your left to right adjustment. It's the same deal over on the passenger side headlight. All right, so that's that on installing the headlights. Now I think all my lights on this are LED. Well, I take that back. The front turn signals, running lights are not. For cheap headlights, I think those look pretty good. Like I said, someday I really want to do flush mounts in the front. And I'd like to do, these have LED bulbs in the tail lights, but I'd like to do some of the aftermarket LED tail lights that are offered. Kind of like what I have on my red car. So yeah, I'm really happy with how those turned out. I'm really happy with how this car has turned out. I think we're pretty much at the end of the project. I have a throttle body spacer to install on this from ZZ Performance. And then we need to take it to the track and see what it runs in the quarter mile. You know, long-term goals in this car, I'd really like to see this car low 12-second quarter mile pass, you know, daily driven in the summer. But I mean, otherwise, I'm really happy with how this car turned out. On the fence about hooking up the AC. I need to get a line made that goes from, obviously, from the compressor to the lines to the car, because I haven't done that. It has the compressor on it, and I have all the wiring and everything. I haven't got the line, and I haven't charged it because you can't charge it without a line. Yeah, super happy with how the swap turned out. I am still running the stock 84 410 4-speed manual trans in this thing. It's got about 3,000 miles on this swap. Not very easy on it. It hasn't blown up yet. When it does, I really think I want to stick with a 4-speed, just to stick with the 80s car, 80s theme. Not that the engine fits in that, but so maybe find a 4-speed out of a GT and see about having one built a little stronger. yeah, those are long-term goals for this car. I mean, it's October now, so this thing's going to be going up here pretty soon for the winter. And we'll get on our winter project, which is restoring the Indy Fiero. Anyway, enough of me yapping. Let's wait till it gets dark and take this thing for a nighttime drive, and we'll see how these cheap LED headlights look in the dark. What's up, guys? It's entirely too early in the morning, heading into work. But I figured we'd see what the headlights look like. Of course, I can't find my camera mount today, so I'm just holding the camera. Tell you what, they are a lot brighter than the factory lights were. They could probably be aimed a little bit higher. I don't know how well they show up on the camera here, but they are quite a bit brighter. I think I can make out the stop sign. I can see a whole lot better. So overall, for some cheap LED headlights, I am pretty happy. Beams light up the road really well. So as far as some cheap, just LED stock size replacements, these are not too bad. But like I said, someday I want to do some flush mount. Embrace Racing has some flush mount headlights that I really like. That would be a major improvement over these. So maybe next summer we'll do that. But for now, these work great. Well, made it to work. I think that's going to do it for this video. I would recommend these headlights. They lit up the road great. I could see a lot better than I could with the factory bulbs. So these will work for now until I can get a different setup like what I want to do. But this is honestly probably the last week I'll drive this car because it's October. We live in Michigan. It's time to put it away for the winter. So that means we'll definitely be starting on the pace car because that's the winter project. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I will see you later.